Hey y'all, welcome back to the garden. It's Saturday morning. I said I wasn't coming out here because I got a lot of housework to do. But I just wanted to share some updates in the yard just real quick. Came out here to do some compost, okay? And in my compost, I found a gold mine. So many bare avocado seeds bust back here, and you know I planted them, right? Okay. Well, I left one. So with that being said, the boxes that you saw here from all my previous videos, I just take them down one by one to mulch things. But I also have some garden, goodness sakes, y'all. It's like a kind of like a grass, like compost. It's straw to go across because we're getting into the heat of summer. And when I tell y'all it's hot, this is my second shirt. I just want y'all to know. My shirt that I had on earlier is around my hair. That's how hot it is out here. And if you can see, you know when it changed. I am sweating terribly. But what I did is I came out here. My husband cut the grass, so I got out of his way. But he edged up some stuff for me. But let me show you the trees. I believe he's coming in behind me. So as I'm digging through my compost, I see about four avocado seeds. So with them, we went ahead and just planted those. So here's one. Okay. And then number two. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Okay, so those are the two that I took. There's another one. I'll take you back here real quick. I was trying not to film my husband because he's going off with the garbage can. But from this view, you can see them. There's one and two. So, of course, I put mulch there to keep them protected. Because it looks like I'm pretty sure it's going to rain today. But what I did for them, just in case if you have a seed that decides to sprout, or you're sprouting one and you're getting ready to put it in the ground, these two are a little bit different. The other one, I just took the seed and dropped it in there. So that one took 6 months on its own. Because these were in the compost, it had all the nutrients and right mix for them just to take off. So as much as we eat avocado in this house, hey, this is a blessing. So let me show you the one that's still in the compost, and I'm not touching it right now. I'm gonna let it get a little bit bigger and just see what these are gonna do. So compost is clear. Just put fresh compost down. There's the other one right there. Okay. So we're gonna just leave him for right now. And just see what happens with that. So that's the update on the avocado. But let me take you down to the other one and show you what I did there. But before I pass these by, I gave them each bone meal. And I have a Scott's, I think that's made by Scott's, but it's for fruit trees, fruit bearing trees like mango and avocado and like papaya and things like that. Since I have those trees, I gave it some of that in addition to the bone meal. And I took one of my bananas that I was getting ready to compost and just squished it and put that in there too. And then I covered it with the soil, and then I topped it with the mulch. So the one that was here already, that took 6 months, I was experimenting. So I cleared that out. As you last saw before, my husband had weeded the area around. Just cut the area out so I can dig around it and then mulch it. So that's what I did for it. It's looking a little weak, but I have faith in it. So we'll see what's going on with it. But I do see some new growth here, so I'm hopeful. But I went ahead and dug everything out here, and then same thing. I gave it a banana peel for my breakfast this morning. Well, just something to keep me from falling out here in this heat. I took that and then I put that in there along with some of that same fertilizer for fruit trees, and then I topped it off with the soil and covered it up with mulch. So our tuna cactus, I freed up that area as well. Because although it's growing, I don't know if you guys remember this little thing was so just little biggity, but it's taken off. I freed up this area and mulched here too. Poor little baby mango, which is a junior mango. I went ahead and cleared out that area because my husband cut around that. So this has been cleared out. And then same way I gave it some fertilizer and then covered it with soil and mulch. Okay. Now, because it's been a heated kind of day, and you know it's cloud cover, and it's just still, because you know you're working. When you don't sit still out here, it's still kind of, but there's a nice breeze. I may come back out here later on, but we got some things to do, so I doubt that. But the cassava isn't too bad. This was really bad. I just took care of the worst things because the grass, you know, with it raining, it was literally choking the mango tree. But as you can see from where it started, it is growing actually. So I have no complaints about its current situation. The cassava is not so bad. That'll take me a couple of seconds to do, but I have other chores that I really need to get to. I have loads of laundry I have to do. You know, unpack our suitcases because, of course, you know, we just got back. So the cassava, I'm going to clear out that area. My husband just went around it again today, and then I'll mulch that. But as you can see, it's gotten bigger because it was just a little stick. The junior now, big mango is getting bigger. So again, my husband went around this area. So I'm going to clear that out and mulch that and give it some nice nutrients too. Okay. And just to give you an update on our behemoth mango tree, it's just getting taller and taller. I'm very impressed with the growth on this. This tree has been literally through 2 hurricanes, a whole move, and then a relocation, and then cut down to nothing. This thing has survived all of that. So I am very confident and hopeful that this will give us some fruit because it survived so much. So here it is, from top to bottom and bottom to top. It is grown so well. Like, guys, like, look at this thing. It's just massive. It's beautiful. So I'm really hoping that we get some good fruit from it. Our wonderful, I think I just saw a bumblebee. Is that a bumblebee? Please be a bumblebee. I have not seen any bees on this side of my yard, and I believe that is a bumblebee. Hold on, y'all. Let's give it some space because I don't want to frighten it. Let's see where you land. It's looking for something. Please be a bumblebee. If y'all can see him flying, I think that is a bumblebee over there. None of my hibiscus are open over here. I believe that is a bumblebee, y'all. But that's a good thing. So if it is, I'm very grateful. The only thing I do have, and we tend to weed it out, is some Spanish needle. It's looking for pollen, and that is a bumblebee, y'all. Okay, so I'm hopeful. I just need to get none of my hibiscus are open today. So let's see. It's actually going down. It's going by my cantaloupe. I have a couple of flowers down there, but I don't know, it lost interest, so. But that's a good sign. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Anyway, so Mama Banana Tree has had so many babies. It's so thick in there that we won't be able to separate them or we'll damage her. So I lost count, guys. It's probably about 10 trees, maybe 11. But as you can see, the growth, it's just growing. So my husband just said we're going to leave it alone. If it sprouts another little baby, we'll try to snap that one out of there and then maybe plant it next to our new papaya, which is doing very well. We have worms. Look at this. Look at this. But I found these little soldiers in my yard. I still don't know the name of them, but they eat the worms because as you saw in my previous video this week, when we got back from vacation, I have worms up the wazoo on my pumpkin and on my butternut squash. I mean, they're really getting on my nerves. But I found out these little bugs, they eat them. So it's all good. It really is. So I'm still going through and I'm squishing them as well. But the eggs and all that stuff, I'll give you an update on that too, since I'm out here. What I cut back, it was so many eggs and just it was bad, y'all. So while the pumpkin looks very bare right now, with the continued rain, I am not worried about that. We just have to get through. But look at this. There's some new growth in here. Oh, look at that. That's all new since I planted it. So really not worried. I feel like that tree has made a home here. So I'm very thankful for that. The pumpkin, y'all. It's still other stuff in there. It's so much. Anyway, it's okay. All of this is cut back and freed up the bottom. Now, what I'm going to do tomorrow morning, I'm going to come through and give it some nice nutrients. I'm hoping that this overcast is not fooling me. And typically when it looks like this, is raining. Is that a ladybug? These are the little creatures you want in your yard. I don't know what that is. No, it's not a ladybug. But we're not giving you a chance to get on my flower. That was not a ladybug, y'all. So he's dead. But I'm going to come in and give this some nice nutrients and give it another coating down here. But this time I'm going to put the garden straw over the mulch that I have there to keep the moisture in. And anything that's deceased, like these, all that decayed stuff back there in the cut, I'm going to get all of that out of there. And now I know why my fruit. We had successful pollination, y'all. I should have had at least 2 grown pumpkins growing right now. I'm checking while I'm talking to y'all. But now I know what was killing my fruit. It was the freaking squash bug and the worms that lay eggs in there. That's what was killing my fruit. Because I was like, I pollinated these and they were getting big, and all of a sudden they just died. So now I know the culprit. All right, so butternut squash. The worms on here, child. I came through and I squished some this morning. Look at this. It's a squash bug right there, y'all. Let me get my soapy water. Which works really well on them. Every time I see them now I know what to do. As long as you have enough soap in the water, just spray them directly and they die. The adults. It looks like that one is trying to set up shop to have a baby. You're not laying no more eggs. I cut off enough of that stuff yesterday, and the disease stuff. It was terrible, y'all. But they do so much damage. But since I'm out here, let me show you one. They fly. I didn't know that. This is a big one. Let me hope I got enough spray in here. Yeah. Oh yeah, right there. See them? Look at them. They're mating. They mating. There's 2 of them. Yeah, y'all going down. Not even giving you a chance to fly. Get out of here. Just cover them. Just like that, y'all. Look. Soapy water. Look. Bye-bye. Look, dead. So, squash bugs. There you go. I'm not chasing them no more. If I see them on sight, they dead. Just like that. Because I can't lose my food. I work too hard out here every day to keep my stuff going. And they out here mating on my... What you say? They out here getting it on, y'all. No. This one trying to run. But I got you. I got you. They are literally on my plant, y'all. This is no joke. So I think I put enough soapy water on this one. Look at that. There's another one. These are dead. Suspended in time. Yeah, that's what you want to do for them when you see them. So I'm glad that happened while you guys were on, so I could show you. That's what we have to deal with out here. This is ridiculous. Hold on. This one's still going. Let me help him out his misery. I think I still got enough left in him. That's another one. See him? Yep. He can't get out the bubbles. So I'm going to reload. Just keep you some soapy water. I try not to spray my leaves and just spray them directly. Because, you know, you don't want to hurt your plants. But that's the update on that. I'm glad that happened so y'all can see. The pests are real out here, y'all. But there they are. This is the butternut. Still holding on. The vine on this one hasn't changed, so I can't harvest that yet, which means this one is still getting nourished. It's still green. But it looks like, you know, give it a couple more months, it'll be ready. And then we can harvest our first butternut squash, which I hand pollinated that one. Very proud, very proud. Proud mama. All right, so more news. Let me see what else I can show you guys real quick. The cantaloupe is getting big, y'all. I think I saw a couple of females on here. But again, I had to squish a worm on it. You know, it's just, that's just the way it is. It's summertime, and I can't kill everything, and I know everything has to eat. But you can control and manage it, you know. But that's it. There's this, you know, the sweet potato's doing what it's doing. Like I said, the gold beetle was really the main culprit over here. I haven't seen any more gold beetles. I wish I had one out here. Not really, but just to show you, they're absolutely beautiful. They look like just jewelry. They're gorgeous. But I will show you this. I showed it to tomato yesterday. Or was that Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday I showed you guys. Wednesday morning. But we have watermelon. I showed y'all the little one, but this is a bigger one that I saw. Look at that one. There's quite a few of them. Let me see what else. I know I saw some more. There's another baby right there. That one just formed overnight. This one's been there. I didn't catch it, but that's a nice size one there. And there's some more lurking in here. But the watermelon is doing very well on its own. There's another one, little baby. This one will be fruitful. This plant will be very fruitful. So definitely not worried about that. And like I said, as far as the pineapple, I think 2 out of the 3 are gonna make it. So not worried about that. So that was a quick garden update, y'all. I just really was excited about those avocados and the one that's still in the compost. I'm gonna leave that one there, let it get a little bit bigger. Let these get acclimated. I want to have it on standby just in case one of these decide they don't want to, you know, or if I have to replace the original one with the one that's in the compost. But that's it, y'all. Hey, still haven't gone to the other side. I had no intention on even being out here this morning, but when I came to do the compost, I saw it and I was like, you know what, I cannot let those sit there. We got to go ahead and get them acclimated if they're going to stay. Plus I wanted to give you guys a quick update on that massacre that took place back here. But I'm going to reload my soapy water because we have visitors and we can't not allow them to set up shop. We can't allow it. Let me see what else is on here climbing. Y'all, this is a real thing. Y'all got to get out here every morning. If you have a garden, you have to check it every morning because these critters don't quit. How they got the nerve? You have the nerve to not only be eating up my plants and trying to plant your little babies up in here. You out here getting it on my plant. Where they do that at? In my face. Child. Let me let y'all go because I got a lot of housework to do. And then y'all see this is my shirt, y'all. It's soaked. And hey, it's on my head now because I forgot to put my little wrap on. But that's it. I was right. The bok choy is going to make it. One, like the strongest one. The strongest survived. But I got another one in the house. We had some the other day for breakfast. So I have one growing. But anyway, that's what's going on. So hopefully the next time we come back out here, y'all see it's hot. I ain't playing. Sweating. We probably should be able to go ahead and put our okra in the ground and go ahead and get that acclimated to everything out here. So much going on. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, y'all. This is a good look out here. All right. Well, I have tons of housework to do. I gotta unpack these suitcases because just we came back and went back to work. We haven't had time. So yeah, that's what's going on, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. But I'm glad I was able to show y'all these squash bugs. That is real back there. Just soapy water works, as you saw, instant. And if you just have I have a preference. I use Dawn soap. That's our soap. We've been using it for years. That's all I did. A little bit of, and this is also my spray bottle that I put mint in. So when it was just about done, I put extra soap in here, made it nice and soapy. I put probably about a teaspoon, and this was just for them. I didn't spray the whole plant. I just sprayed them directly, and you see what it did, just knock them out. So that's that. So now I'm gonna reload for tonight's spray with a little bit of mint, peppermint oil, drop of soap, water, shake it up, and that's what they're gonna get sprayed with tonight. Hopefully that'll mitigate the night crawlers and some of those worms that we've been seeing. But I have spider activity back here, and that's what I'm gonna tell you. That's why I left that cassava alone, honey. It's some big hula spiders over there I've never seen before in my life, and it's a family. So after I was done digging around the mango tree to free it up and mulch, I saw them. I said, let me leave y'all alone for a minute. I'll come back out here. But I ain't coming back out here today. Let them get back acclimated, because I saw the little one. Then I saw what was probably mama or auntie. Then I saw this big one. He must be daddy. So we just had to get from over there. So anyway, I've never seen that type of spider before. They are big. So just leave them alone. They weren't bothering nobody. So I still got to deal with that cassava tree. So we're going to deal with that later, but not right now. But at least we knocked out the biggest portion. What was the worst? That small one was being choked between weeds and grass because it's been raining so much. It needed to be freed up. So, all right, you guys. Well, welcome back to the yard. This was not my intention today. I was only doing housework and laundry. But it, when you love your garden, you can't help it. So, that's what's going on today. Happy Saturday. Go out and plant, or sweat. Y'all have a good day. I'll catch you back on the next video. Bye.